They may be dimly lit, but are home nonetheless. They have everything to offer, from a quiet, cozy corner to the arms of a humongous crowd, screaming for no reason, or shall I say, reasons best known to themselves. Yes, it's not easy vibing. It does take a while, but once you're in and you've tasted every flavor, walked every path, stumbled upon every stone, in no time you'll find yourself one day among that same crowd, sitting and chilling with complete strangers, listening to their stories while sharing some of your own over a glass of cutting chai. Be it the climate, the food, festivals, or the basic culture of the city that never sleeps, you will never be lost. Oh, and coming to the food culture, it almost definitely is something you don't want to miss. I was talking to a friend the other day who had moved to the city a month ago. Shedding light on a few issues, she spoke about how within a few days she learned to survive in the toughest times, making one thing absolutely clear, that no matter what time it is, whichever part of the town you are in, if you're hungry, you'll always find a place to quickly grab something to satisfy your tummy. And most importantly, all in a budget. Be it a vada pav, bhel puri, dosas, or veg cheese grilled sandwiches, as they fondly call it here, which can also be tailored to your preference, by the way. Be it early morning, as early as 2 a.m. or midnight, Mumbai Meri Jaan has got you covered. Yes, and I'm sure all the women and girls will agree. Speaking of midnight meals, it only takes me back to the days when my older brother brought some of his friends home. They stayed with us while studying to pursue their engineering dreams together. They all belong to different parts of the country, and it was quite interesting getting to know each one's story and their struggles of studying and living in a big city. Let me tell you, their study sessions were a whole another story, which mostly went into the night, and so did the eating habits. So, as the alarm would go off, sometimes at 1 or 2 am, they would all take a break and venture out to find the nearest food joint that could possibly serve them something that would satisfy their midnight hunger pangs. Fortunately, they didn't have to go really far. We lived in Ghatkopar's Rajawadi area, and there was this entire lane full of food carts selling different items called Khao Gali, not too far away. It was like a food paradise for young students just like themselves, who were literally living hand to mouth. Who said a masala dosa only meant having a yellow potato bhaji filling with sambar and chutney? Not this particular dosa place for sure. They had varieties like paneer chili dosa, Manchurian, noodle dosa, pav bhaji dosa, Maggi dosa as well, and so on. You name it, they had it there. Oh, and they would not stop there. The very next cart served some delicious golas, which weren't your usual ones, let me tell you. Picture this, a big heap of crushed ice served in a plate with condensed milk poured on top. Then comes desiccated coconut, some crushed dry fruits sprinkled to add more flavor, a hint of chaat masala, and finally, rose syrup. They called it Badshahi Gola. True to its name, it definitely made you feel like a king while eating. After this amazing meal, they would all walk back home. My brother always had the keys, so they made sure that no one was disturbed. They would quietly walk in, go to their rooms, hit the bed, and wake up early next morning to head to college. And I would only come to know about it the next day, when I'd open our fridge in the morning and find something parceled for me as well. So I was happy too. This was the story of almost every night. Some nights it would be burji pav, the cart of which was just outside our gate. Then, right in front of that cart was another one that sold masala sodas. Another go-to to quench your thirst and beat the Mumbai heat. So this was our very own Pepsi or 7-Up with a dash of lemon juice and a special masala that gave it a spicy and tangy flavor. All this in just about 15 to 20 bucks. How amazing, isn't it? These were a few anecdotes, and there is so much more to this city than meets the eye. Trust me,